Yep, that's what's coming up, so you might want to stay till the end on this one. Hi guys, and welcome back to JR Digital Media, and you're joining me here for another scene review. Although this time it's not actually a scene I'm going to be reviewing, because the movie I want to talk about is still running in cinemas at the time of this recording, and I don't want to go to jail for copyright infringement. Also, this movie is not an English language movie, and it comes from India, which, did you know, produces more movies than any other country per year, and also houses the second oldest film industry. Today's scenes come from the all-time blockbuster movies KGF Chapter 1 and 2. Cue the titles. KGF follows the story of a banned book that tells the tale of the legend Rocky and how he rises through the ranks of the criminal underworld of Bombay. He is tasked to infiltrate and overthrow the regime of another criminal and his gold mining empire. Part 1 focuses on his rise to the top, and Part 2, released April 14th, 2022, focuses on how he keeps his power and fights off anyone who tries to overthrow him. The first part, released in 2018, was a hit, grossing 250 crores or $33 million. This is a major step up for the Kannada film industry, which had only produced moderate grossing movies until KGF's releases. KGF Chapter 1 remained at the #1 spot till it was overtaken by its sequel. KGF Chapter 2 was an immediate success with positive reviews worldwide. It broke many state and national records in India. Part 2 was so successful that it beat Part 1's 250 crore lifetime gross in just 2 days, and it crossed the 1,000 crore mark in just 2 weeks. Forget state top 10 list, this movie had firmly imprinted itself into the highest grossing Indian movies list, which up until recently had been dominated by Hindi movies. Only 4 Indian movies had ever crossed the 1,000 crore mark, and KGF Chapter 2 was one of them. There are many reasons why people love the KGF movie series, mostly due to the lead character played by Yash. His energetic and charismatic performance paired with his sharp and menacing look just captures the audience. Another reason is the film's look and editing. There is a constant rustic and dark tone throughout the series, which I absolutely love, and the editing is fast-paced with sharp cuts and long shots. There are a couple of action sequences in both parts that have the quick cuts to black that really elevate the adrenaline levels of the scene. As the focus of the movies are on gold mines, the film crew actually went and shot the movie on the same mines the story revolves around, Kolar goldfields. Yes, that's right, it is a real place in the mining regions of Karnataka, India. The mines were closed in 2001 with existing infrastructure still in place. It provided the perfect setting for the movie. Obviously the production team went in and dressed the set up a little, but as you can see, the actors would not get the same sense of realism if this set was built on a soundstage. I am in awe of the entire set and how amazing the mines look in the movies. Because the location was on site, the crew did have a few issues with weather, but that did not stop them from producing this magnificent set of movies. Next thing we're going to look at is the look of the movies. KGF went for a specific rustic tone to complement the story and the set. The director insisted on handheld shots for the rugged camera shake and close-up low focal point shots to highlight the protagonist and the action. Of course, there are wide angles that cover the entire set, but the main focus was to have speedy, rugged shots that enhance the violence and action on screen. Now we come to my own recreation, and I chose 3 scenes that really stood out to me. When I went to watch KGF Chapter 2 in cinemas, I was just blown away, and in one particular scene I was like, I've got to recreate this. By the way, I'm trying so hard to make sure there's no spoilers in this video, but I do insist you go see both parts of the movie because you will not be disappointed. The first scene I wanted to recreate involved water, so I set up my water tank. Okay, it's a 90 litre storage box, but it does the trick. For lighting, I took inspiration from the movie. I felt a sunset hue on the water would be right. I think it provides a more unique feel to water than you might be used to. Whilst the tank was being filled, I made a little shopping container that I could fill with gold pieces. Okay, I think I can reveal the basis of this scene, which is a container from a ship that is carrying gold and guns sinking in the ocean. So I got some prop guns and gold looking pieces and filmed them being dropped at 1000 frames per second using my Samsung S9 Plus. The next scene was a religious ceremony that takes place in the climax of the first movie. As you can see in the original scene, there is a statue of a god placed at the top of some steps and the whole scene is shot in darkness, relying solely on fire to light the set. I tried to do the same here using bricks from my garden and a quick stop to our prayer room for the deities. Really hope my mum doesn't find out, but she does follow this channel, so the final scenes I decided to shoot were the KGF mines. I had so much fun designing and creating the set, and I think I did a pretty good job of capturing the aesthetics of the film. I bought around 6 bags of sand just for the base layer and used whatever scrap metal I had collected over the years to litter the set with a mining-like vibe. I also used a Doctor Who figurine to stand in as Rocky. Right, enough talking, let's see all 3 films. Enjoy. really hope you enjoyed those mini movies because I sure had fun designing and creating those sets. Obviously I had some limitations when filming, such as my inadequate skill when it comes to green screen and 3D tracking. But I am taking a course and I hope to make a video about that learning curve. So make sure you stay tuned on this cinematic journey by subscribing and leaving a like down below. Oh, before I go, I have reached 100 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you that watch my videos. I really appreciate it. So much so that I want to have a fun little giveaway just to show my appreciation. To be in with a chance of winning this limited edition Avengers Endgame poster, all you have to do is subscribe, like and comment below, and I will be choosing a random subscriber and will get in touch about sending this to you. Oh, and on more good news actually, my Canon 90D review video that I posted a couple weeks ago has just passed 11,000 views, which is just incredible. And if you haven't seen it, you can check it out here or here. I can never tell which one until I start editing. But anyways, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Also, that is a hint for a future video, so stay tuned for that.